What's going on, gamers? This is a video we've been looking for here. It's Cyberpunk 2077 PS5 Pro versus PC ray tracing graphics comparison. Path tracing is going to be in here too, which makes this interesting. But another interesting thing here is L's trying to scale the settings a little bit, as he says. But the PS5 Pro doesn't have a 5060 Ti, but he's grabbing an RTX 5060 Ti, which is obviously better than the GPU in the Pro. And he's obviously using DLSS 4.5 frame gen as well. But what he's saying is that the PS5 Pro can definitely hold its own, but obviously path tracing is going to beat ray tracing. Like he said, Cyberpunk 2077 on the PS5 Pro with its new ray tracing mode improves lighting quality through ray tracing for shadows, global illumination, and some reflections. Compared to the PC version, the shadows and reflections, which do not use ray tracing, are very close to the highest PC settings. Global illumination, on the other hand, still favors the PC in terms of ray tracing and path tracing, where the differences is even more noticeable. Yeah, with a 5060 Ti, I bet. For performance testing, an RTX 5060 Ti was used with settings similar to those of the PS5 Pro, with the exception of ray-traced reflections, which are applied to all surfaces on PC. As a result, PS5 Pro can perform slightly better than its GPU without using frame generation. How interesting. On the other hand, the RTX 5060 Ti, not even 5060, can run path tracing, something that isn't possible on the PS5, as we know that. So as for PSSR and DLSS at 1440p, both are pretty much on par in terms of image quality. How amazing that the PlayStation 5 Pro's PSSR 2 in that console can pretty much get parity or get on par in some aspects with a 5060 Ti. That means it is having that 4070 performance then at this point, now that we think about that. So like, comment, subscribe, let's get into this and let's see how this plays out, guys. This is going to get interesting. I'm getting off the camera. All right, let me go ahead and just zoom in a little bit so that we can really see everything. As you see, it's at 4K. Here we go, fellas. Yeah, I see what he means by that. Yeah, path tracing is at another level. We already know that, though. That's where the reflections are missing. Not bad here, honestly. Okay, shadows. Yeah, that's an improvement there. But yeah, you're not messing with path tracing. But honestly, this isn't too bad. Uh-oh. It's there, guys. We know all about this. That sounds funny, though. This isn't the spot, but... See? All that nonsense yesterday. I'm still laughing at those people where it's like, yeah, what you got to say about this? This is the funny part. We all know about this. Yeah, you can see the water more on the floor. That's where those reflections are missing again. And then we know Patrick, yeah, the sun just comes in and puts everything. Okay. Interesting when it comes to marks on the table, though. Like it's almost like they just make it smoother on those and just override it. Yeah, I see what he means by resolution. It's kind of similar. And path tracing just makes everything lit up. So honestly, guys, if we see this, PSSR is hanging in there, like pretty much neck and neck when it comes to resolution. So he's turning off multi-frame generation, by the way. We're seeing 32 frames per second and 36 to get an even match here. This is where things get interesting. That's what I try to tell y'all, man. It's that multi-frame generation is making you think you're getting better frames, but it's not what you think. Build that 5060 Ti rig. Let me know how much you're spending. It's just path tracing that has that huge difference. Yeah, that's definitely showing reflection in the puddle. Like a little bit of like a light over, but path tracing definitely shows the major difference. Other than that, the Pro is pretty close, and that's a 5060 Ti. That's highly impressive. Yeah, no, that's not a major improvement. Yeah, that is. Yeah, there's reflections there, so you can see it's pretty much holding its own when there's actually true reflections. Let's go to another water saying wink. Holding us 40 right there. And all of this traffic, that's pretty good. We see this mostly GPU heavy. Yep, reflections are missing there. Interesting spot for path tracing. Must be more shadowy in reality. Okay. Like a little light tap over it. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. We pretty much see the Pro holding its own, guys. That shuts up all that PC nonsense that was going on with that water reflections the other day, which I kind of thought was funny, or yesterday. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. It just only has an advantage with the 5060 Ti in spots where they didn't do full ray tracing effects on the water, and I think they wanted to do that to stabilize the frame rate. But where it does have that, it pretty much holds its ground everywhere else, besides global illumination. But it's not getting blown away. Yeah, there's definitely a difference there. And that's what I mean. Like anything outside of that, we pretty much get this idea here. So look at what the Pro can do against a 5060 Ti. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. This was a good comparison to give you an idea about things and to get to that water scene to see that it's not fake. It's actually real again, live on recorded gameplay by L here. And seeing the PS5 Pro PSSR2 hold its own against the 5060 Ti with DLSS 4.5 going. Yeah, impressive stuff. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. I want to know. Later, y'all. Peace out. Keep gaming no matter what platform you're on. And stop hating on the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's pretty obvious you guys are being insecure about that for the price point range because everything's ridiculous. Definitely PC. Later.